Continue with chapter number 7 from your economics book of grade 9, and the name of the chapter is Indian Economy Secondary Sector. And today we are going to start from industrial waste and its impact on environment. All unwanted and discarded materials from industrial activities are termed as industrial waste. Industrial waste include rubbish, ashes, demolition and construction waste, dust particles, oil and grease, toxic gases and smoke, etc. The manufacturing industries produces waste which may be solid or semi-solid. The chemical industries generate a variety of waste, both organic and inorganic. Like for example, organic waste such as oil and grease, detergents, etc. and inorganic waste such as acids, lead, zinc, ammonia, etc. So, the industrial waste can be classified into three categories: solid waste, liquid waste, and gaseous state. Gaseous waste. Next, we are having the solid waste. The solid waste generated from industries can be categorized into following groups. One is biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste, and hazardous waste. Biodegradable. The waste materials get decomposed in natural nature through a natural process. Okay, they are getting decomposed by the nature. This is biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable waste. These waste materials do not get decomposed in nature through natural process. Next, we are having hazardous waste. The industrial waste which are very much hazardous to human and plant lives are called as hazardous waste. Next, we are having what is the impact of industrial waste on environment pollution. Continuous rise in industrial waste causes air pollution, water pollution, and soil pollution. What is air pollution? The gaseous waste in the form of fumes contain many pollutants which degrade the air quality in the ambient. Next, we are having acid rain. The burning of fossil fuels such as coal and petroleum in the power plants, industrial boilers, and automobile engines release pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide in the atmosphere. When these pollutants get combined with water vapor in the presence of sunlight and oxygen in the atmosphere, they form sulfuric and nitric acid. When the mixture precipitates as in the form of rain, it is called acidic rain. It increases the acidity of water bodies, like you can say lakes and ponds, and after the and affects the aquatic ecosystem. It also kills the natural bacteria of the soil and degrades the soil quality. The acid rain also imparts the growth of plants and destroys the vegetation in many cases. During the winter season, many of us seen the fog, right? During the winter season, when the natural fog gets mixed up with the fumes and smoke imitated by the industries, is they then it creates a polluted thick layer of air called smog. So smoke plus fog is smog. Such smog leads to serious health hazards such as asthma, bronchitis, throat infection, etc. Next is water pollution. The industrial waste discharged from the industry like oil, refineries, then leather and paper, then textile industries contain substantial amount of toxic chemical and heavy metals. Sometimes this industrial waste, mainly the liquid wastes, are discharged directly into the aquatic bodies, like you can say pond, lake, river, stream. These toxic elements are often absorbed and retained in the, you can say, it is affecting the living organisms of the water body. And you can say it is polluting the water body also. Next is point and non-point sources. When the industrial discharges as their untreated waste directly into the water bodies, we call it a point source of water pollution. That is, in this case, the source of water pollution can easily be identified. When water pollution occurs through surface run from waste dump grounds, construction sites, etc., we call it non-point source. That is, in this case, it is often difficult to identify the particular source of water pollution. Okay, next we are having eutrophication, the problem caused by excessive nutrient load in aquatic bodies is called eutrophication. Eutrophication becomes excessive when abnormally high amount of nutrients from sewage, that is containing both industrial and domestic waste, has enter into the water bodies. This results the excessive growth of microorganisms as in an aquatic vegetation. Okay, next we are having soil pollution. The terrestrial land mass is also polluted by the industrial waste. We have already indicated in our earlier discussion that industrial waste generated from mining operations, or you can say from the cement factories, construction units, oil refinery, etc., have also resulted in terrestrial pollution or soil pollution. And both solid and liquid waste released from these industries is often contain heavy metals and toxic substances, health hazards resulting from industrial waste. If we review you can say if we review the comprehensive environmental assessment of industrial clusters in India, made jointly by the Central Pollution Control Board and the Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India. In the recent times, we see that industrial waste or industrial pollution has resulted in various types of health hazards, sufferings, or suffered by the human beings, which is showed in table number 2, which is given in your book. You can see the name of the states are there, what kind of pollutants are there, what are the sources we are having, and what kind of diseases or the health problems the people have faced. Alright, next, different types of pollutants existing in industrial waste affect human health in the form of acute respiratory trouble, and that means breathing kind of problem, respiratory, okay, eye and throat irritation, lungs cancer, cardiac problem, that means heart problem or heart diseases, you can say, damage of the central nervous system, anemia, leukemia, and so on. The industrial waste also affect the animal life. The pollutants get accumulated in green plants and prey animals. Subsequently, when other animals eat this contaminated food, they are also affected through a process called biomagnification. Hopefully you understood till this much. Thank you.